If you've ever been feeling like something isn't adding up, or seeing red flags but questioning yourself, or sensing you're on the edge of a major breakthrough, this reading may be exactly what your intuition has been trying to tell you. Hello, beautiful souls, and welcome back to Sacred Season Healing. I'm so grateful you're here. Today's reading is a Third Eye Chakra tarot reading. It's focused on intuition, inner wisdom, clarity, perception, and trusting yourself. The Third Eye Chakra helps us see beyond appearances, recognize truth, and connect with our higher guidance. When it's balanced, we trust our intuition and see situations with greater clarity. When it's blocked, however, we may experience confusion, overthinking, self-doubt, or difficulty trusting ourselves. Okay? So as always, this is a general collective reading, so take what resonates with you and leave the rest behind. Trust your own intuition above all else. Spirit will bring forward the messages that are meant for you today. Okay? Take a slow, deep breath. Set the intention to receive whatever guidance is for your highest good. And let's see what Spirit wants you to know. The first question I'd like to ask Spirit, what energy is currently blocking, clouding, or influencing the collective's Third Eye Chakra at this time? What energy is currently blocking, clouding, or influencing the collective's Third Eye Chakra at this time? Please show us clearly, Spirit. Thank you. Okay, we got the Two of Swords. Is there anything else, Spirit? No. Okay. The next question I'd like to ask Spirit is, what truth, lesson, or hidden insight is Spirit asking the collective to recognize that they may not be fully seeing yet? Show us clearly, please, Spirit. Thank you. What truth, lesson, or hidden insight is Spirit asking the collective to recognize that the collective may not be fully seeing yet? Okay, we got the Ace of Pentacles. Anything else, Spirit? Nope. Okay. And the last question I'd like to ask Spirit for this first half of the reading is, what can the collective do now to strengthen their intuition, trust their inner guidance, and restore balance to the Third Eye Chakra? Please show us clearly. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, the Lover's card. Okay. Anything else? What can the collective do now to strengthen their intuition, trust their inner guidance, and restore balance to the Third Eye Chakra? Okay. The Eight of Pentacles. Is there anything else, Spirit? No. Okay. So let's pause here for a second and look at the messages that have come out so far about the blockage and what's the lesson in it, maybe, or the hidden insight, and what we can do to strengthen our intuition. So for the first question, what energy is currently blocking, clouding, or influencing the collective's Third Eye Chakra? We have the Two of Swords here. So the Two of Swords tells me many of you may be feeling mentally stuck or uncertain about an important decision that you need to make. You may already have all the information you need, but maybe something like fear or overthinking or trying to control the outcome is making it difficult to trust your own inner knowing. When the Third Eye Chakra is out of balance, it's easy to doubt your intuition or second guess yourself or even wait for certainty. But that may never come, that certainty, okay? And then for question 2, what lesson, truth, or hidden insight is Spirit asking the collective to recognize? We have the Ace of Pentacles here. And with this, I think Spirit is showing us that a genuine opportunity is either already in front of you or it's beginning to present itself. So this could be a new relationship, it could be a career opportunity, it could be improved health, financial abundance, a new home, or simply a fresh chapter in your life. I think the message isn't that the opportunity is missing. It's that your uncertainty may be keeping you from recognizing just how solid and promising it really is. Okay? So sometimes our intuition whispers yes, while our fear keeps asking for more proof, you know. And then for the third question, we asked, what can the collective do now to strengthen their intuition, trust their inner guidance, and restore balance to the third eye chakra? And we got the Lovers card and the Eight of Pentacles. Now, the Lovers reminds us that this is ultimately about making choices that are aligned with your heart, your values, and your authentic self, okay? It's more that than making decisions from fear or scarcity, right? So I think Spirit is encouraging you to choose what truly resonates with your soul with this Lovers card here, okay? And then with the Eight of Pentacles, this reminds us that trusting your intuition is also a practice. So it's basically saying continue investing in your own healing, your own personal growth and your spiritual connection, and the life you're building, okay? Because every small step you take toward becoming your highest self strengthens. It strengthens your intuition and prepares you to receive the opportunities Spirit is placing before you, okay? So together, I think these two cards say, trust yourself enough to choose what aligns with your heart and keep becoming the person you're meant to be. The clearer you become within yourself, the clearer your path becomes before you. Okay? Yeah. So let's move into, for a second, before we move on to the second part of the reading, let's go ahead and take a moment to reflect on what Spirit's already revealed here. You may even want to pause the video and spend a few moments journaling. But if you want to do it at a later time, that's fine too. I'm going to give you some questions to reflect on. Okay, so the first question, where in my life am I avoiding a decision because I'm afraid of making the wrong choice? What opportunity keeps appearing in my life that I've been hesitant to fully embrace? Am I making decisions from fear and uncertainty, or from trust and alignment with my authentic self? How has my intuition been trying to guide me recently, and have I been listening? What daily practices help me quiet my mind so I can hear my inner wisdom more clearly? Okay? So you might want to reflect on those a little later. Just remember, your intuition isn't something outside of you that you have to find. It's already within you. And sometimes all we need to do is quiet the mental noise long enough to hear its gentle guidance to us, okay? All right, if this reading is resonating with you so far, I would truly appreciate your support. Please take a moment to like this video, subscribe to Sacred Season Healing, and share this reading with someone who may need this message today. Your support helps this channel grow and allow these messages to reach others who may be seeking guidance or healing and hope on their own journey. Okay, so now let's see what else Spirit wants us to know. The next question is, Spirit, what truth, healing perspective, or shift in mindset will help the collective see their path with greater clarity and strengthen their third eye chakra? One more shuffle. What truth, healing perspective, or shift in mindset will help the collective see their path with greater clarity and strengthen their third eye chakra? Please show us clearly, Spirit. Thank you. Okay, the Queen of Cups came out. Okay. Whoop. Is there anything else, Spirit? Nope. Okay. Again, it was the Queen of Cups. The next question I'd like to ask Spirit is, what is the most important message that you want the collective to remember as they continue trusting their intuition and following their inner guidance? What is the most important message, Spirit, you want the collective to remember as they continue trusting their intuition and following their inner guidance? Okay, we have the Page of Pentacles. Is there anything else, Spirit? The Five of Cups. Anything else? Nope. Okay, so the Page of Pentacles and the Five of Cups. Okay. And the next question I'd like to ask Spirit, what blessing, opportunity, spiritual gift, or transformation is likely to unfold as the collective continues opening and balancing their third eye chakra? Please show us clearly. What blessing, opportunity, spiritual gift, or transformation is likely to unfold, Spirit? One more time. Spirit, what blessing, opportunity, spiritual gift, or transformation is likely to unfold as the collective continues opening and balancing their third eye chakra? Okay, we have the Two of Wands. Hey. Anything else, Spirit? The Three of Cups. Okay, I'll show you them at the end here. Anything else, Spirit? No. Okay. Okay, so we have the Two of Wands and the Three of Cups that came out there. Okay. Okay, so let's take a look at the messages here. So with the fourth question, we asked what truth, healing, perspective, or shift in mindset will help the collective see their path with greater clarity and strengthen their third eye chakra, and we got the Queen of Cups. So the Queen of Cups reminds us that not all wisdom comes from logic. Some of our greatest guidance comes from our intuition, our emotions, and our inner knowing. Okay, so I think Spirit's encouraging the collective to trust the quiet voice within instead of looking outside themselves for all the answers. The Queen of Cups is compassionate. She's emotionally balanced and deeply intuitive. And gentlemen, remember, you have feminine energy as well. So this is not gender specific, okay? She also teaches us that intuition isn't loud or forceful. It often comes as a peaceful feeling, a gentle nudge, or a sense of knowing that can't always be explained. So the healing perspective here is to honor both your heart and your intuition. Just be compassionate with yourself and trust what you're sensing and allow your inner wisdom to guide your next steps, okay? And then for the fifth question, what is the most important message Spirit wants the collective to remember as they continue trusting their intuition and following their inner guidance? And we got the Page of Pentacles and the Five of Cups, okay? So I think Spirit reminds us that every disappointment, okay, it carries a lesson. And every lesson becomes wisdom if we're willing to learn from it, okay? So the Five of Cups acknowledges the sadness, the grief, or even disappointment that many of you have experienced. But rather than allowing those experiences to define your future, Spirit is encouraging you to ask yourself, what did this experience teach me? Okay, the Page of Pentacles represents growth and learning and the beginning of a new chapter built on that wisdom. Okay? So the message isn't to forget the past, it's to carry forward the lesson itself of that pain. Okay? Your experiences have they have refined your discernment, okay? And they've strengthened your intuition. They have helped you recognize what aligns with your highest good and what no longer does, okay? So now let's look at the next question. We asked, what blessing, opportunity, spiritual gift, or transformation is likely to unfold as the collective continues opening and balancing their third eye chakra? And we have the Two of Wands here and the Three of Cups. So this is beautiful. It's a beautiful way to end the reading, because as your intuition becomes clearer and you begin trusting yourself more fully, you'll gain the confidence to make decisions about your future instead of remaining stuck in uncertainty. Okay? The Two of Wands is about vision. It's about choosing a direction. It's about creating a plan and believing that new possibilities are available to you. Okay? And the Three of Cups often, it brings joy, celebration, meaningful connections, emotional support, and just reasons to celebrate the progress you've made. So it reminds us that healing doesn't just help us survive, it helps us reconnect with happiness and community and the life we're meant to experience. Okay? So I think together these cards suggest that trusting your intuition today creates a future filled with greater clarity, meaningful relationships, joyful moments, and just confidence in the path that you're choosing. Okay? So, so let's transition now to the healing tools. I'd like to give you some affirmations, body movement, essential oils, crystals, things like that to help you in your healing journey. With the affirmations, you can repeat these daily, either in meditation or while looking in the mirror. Okay, so let's start there. The first one is, I trust my intuition and my inner wisdom. I clearly see the path that is meant for me. I release fear and embrace clarity. My intuition grows stronger every day. I trust myself to make decisions that align with my highest good. Okay, and then some ways you can move your body that support your energy with just gentle movements, of course, are things like yoga, especially child's pose, forward fold, and dolphin pose. Okay, you could also try quiet meditation for 10 to 15 minutes. You could take a mindful walk in nature without any distractions. Mute your phone, turn it on silent or turn the ringer off. You could do breath work to calm the mind and create mental clarity. Okay? Now, let's talk about some sound frequencies. You might want to listen to 852 hertz. It's traditionally associated with the third eye chakra and intuition. Okay? You could try crystal singing bowls, gentle binaural beats for meditation. You could try nature sounds like rain or flowing water to quiet the mind, or solfeggio frequencies. Okay, that's SOLFEGGIO. And then some crystals that you might consider working with are amethyst, lapis lazuli, LAZULI, sodalite, labradorite, okay, and fluorite. You can hold one during meditation, place it nearby while you're journaling, or simply carry it with you throughout the day as a reminder to trust your inner guidance. Okay? Some essential oils could be things you might want to put in a diffuser. Essential oils diffuser are frankincense, clary sage, lavender, sandalwood, and juniper berry. Okay? You could even put a little on your wrist, or just carry a little bottle of it and have a little sniff here and there when you're meditating, or maybe doing one of those, slow body movement exercises, walking in nature or what have you, okay? Now, I'd like to end today with some personal self-care ideas. So this week, you might want to try to Spend a few minutes each morning sitting in silence before reaching for your phone. Okay? You could try paying attention to reoccurring dreams, synchronicities, and intuitive nudges. And you can journal those, in your journal. You could also journal about situations where your intuition was right, even if you didn't follow it at the time. I don't know about you, but I've done that many times in my lifetime where I knew I should have done this or that, or shouldn't have done this or that. I could feel it, I sensed it, but I went ahead and did it anyway, or didn't do it. And then I look back and go, I knew I should have done that, right? I think we've all been there before. So just learning how to tune into those nudges, those intuitive nudges, okay? You could also try to limit mental clutter by taking breaks from social media or constant stimulation, so take a break from the TV. Maybe one evening you come home from work and the TV never gets turned on. You do other things instead. Some of your healing practices, take a walk, things like that, okay? You could try asking yourself throughout the day, what is my intuition telling me right now? Before making important decisions, just training your mind to tune into that inner voice, okay? Okay, so before you go, if today's reading resonated with you, I'd love to hear from you in the comments. What part of today's message spoke to you the most? Have you been facing an important decision? Or has your intuition been trying to guide you toward a new opportunity maybe? Sharing your experiences may encourage someone else who's on a similar healing journey, okay? So if you found value in today's reading, please like this video, subscribe to Sacred Season Healing, and share it with someone who may need this message today. Your support truly helps this community grow and allows this message to reach those who are seeking healing, clarity, and hope, okay? So in closing, I'd like to thank you so much for spending this time with me today and allowing me to be a part of your healing journey. Remember, your intuition is one of your greatest gifts. It isn't something you have to earn or search for. It's already within you. So maybe just, kind of try some of those self-care techniques and start tuning in to what your intuition is telling you throughout the day, okay? The more you trust yourself, remember this, the more you trust yourself, the clearer your path becomes. And until next time, continue choosing healing, continue trusting your inner wisdom, and continue becoming the highest and most authentic version of yourself. Take good care of yourselves, and I'll see you in the next reading. Sending you love, light, clarity, and many blessings. Bye.